Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jake from the Brotherhood account, and I'm sorry if you're wearing headphones and it's yelled in your ear. YouTube has made me kind of like this weird yelling hype person where I have to yell on my videos. I don't know why it's changed me into that person, but I'm gonna try to calm down. I don't know why I'm so hyper right now. All right, okay, I'm cool. For this week, we don't have any set topics, so I just kind of looked at my own, and it was actually 10 things that I found on the internet that make you more manly, and I'm gonna go over those because I think they're all absolutely absurd, and this list should be like ripped up and burned. Before we get into it though, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel that you're on right now, as well as our Instagram account. And for the first thing on the list, it is beards. And for me personally, I don't really like big beards. I don't think it makes you a man or doesn't make you a man. I just think it's something that people have a preference for. My girlfriend, for example, doesn't really like beards. She doesn't really like facial hair. She says it's scratchy, it's itchy, it just bothers her and doesn't feel good on her skin. I personally as well don't really like them that long. This is about as long as I'll probably go that I like. Being in quarantine, I have had it obviously a little bit longer because I'm just not obviously going to shave every day because who cares. But when I'm being out in the public and things like that, yeah, I do like to have a tapered look or something that's just closer to my face. If you have a big beard, that's totally cool. You can rock that shit. I don't mind. It's just, I just don't want it on my face. So that's all. Number two was, what did it say? Big cars. Sorry, I have like a list here because I can't remember everything. But yeah, it was big cars. And I kind of think that, I don't believe that it's true, but there's definitely a misconception about having big cars. I've even kind of seen the way girls interact with dudes who have like small dinky hatchbacks, which I also had a hatchback at one point, compared to a dude that has this big massive truck. I don't know why certain girls kind of find it sexy to have big cars, because there's definitely another misconception where it's like big cars, little dick, which probably is true. But yeah, I don't think having a big car makes you manly. As a matter of fact, I think it kind of makes you an asshole, to be honest, only because like 95% of the time, people who are driving trucks think they run the road and they just like don't ever look when they're changing lanes, or they just ran up your ass. I've had so many trucks on the highway like come up and like high beam me because I'm not going 150 on the fucking highway. Like, it's actually crazy. My dad owns a truck. Yeah, my dad can be an asshole, but not all the time. So like I said, 95% of people who drive trucks do drive like that, and they're kind of dicks. So I don't know if being an asshole makes you manly or not, but I don't. Number three on this list was guns. I live in Canada. I don't even live somewhere where we can own a gun. I don't live anywhere that's like close to hunting grounds or anything. I don't really know that much about guns. I personally don't agree with them. I don't think the state should have guns at all. Like, there's so many shootings and killings. I mean, we do have shootings here sometimes in Canada, but just definitely not as significant as the States. And I really think that you guys should be banning that shit out. But that's just my opinion. So if you like guns and you think that makes you manly, that's totally cool. But for me personally, I just don't think it does. I don't think it makes anyone special at all, regardless of your gender. I mean, if you're going out hunting for game because you're trying to feed yourself or something like that, whatever, then that's totally cool. But if you're just hunting to have it on your wall, then I definitely don't think you're anything special. I think you're kind of, again, another asshole. Because I just don't, like, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't think you should kill innocent animals and things just to have them on your wall or have a rug. Like, there's stores nowadays. Like, we're not quite in the apocalypse yet. So calm down. And let's see here. Number four was building stuff. I don't really know if building stuff makes you manly. Some people think it's sexy. I don't really think it's sexy. I think it's convenient. You know, if my girlfriend can like build a deck for me, cool, do it. I want a deck. But I definitely don't think it makes you more manly than someone who can't build a deck or can't build something. I can build a few things. I'm pretty handy, but there's certain things I'm not very handy with. Like my brother, he's super into cars. I probably would take my car to him. I don't know anything about cars, so you know, I probably wouldn't do that, but, you know, I know how to build other things out of, like, wood and stone and bricks and things like that. So, you know, like, we all have our things that we're kind of good at and everything else. But, yeah, I don't think building makes you manly because girls can build just as well. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't really... It didn't make any sense on the list at all. Number 5 was eating steak. I don't think eating steak makes you manly. It's just kind of like, who cares? It's steak. Like, I don't understand what's the big thing about it. I see all the time, like, you know, people be like, oh, I want like steak and beer. And I don't personally eat steak just because it upsets my stomach. I try to because I did have very low iron and stuff like that. So like I was suggested to eat steak just to kind of like bring it up. But like I just can't eat it because that upsets my stomach. So like if you eat steak, that's totally cool. But no, I don't think it makes you more of a man or better than someone else. And I don't even know why that's on the list because that's just weird. And number 6 was fighting. That's like, who puts that on a list? Like, what do you mean by fighting? They didn't even say anything. It was just like fighting, big bold letters, fighting. It didn't even have like a little description underneath it. So, I don't really know how to approach that one because it's like, I mean, you could be a fighter as in like a boxer or a kickboxer, things like that. Or it could be someone who like is drunk at the bar and just like totally beats people up. And those are definitely 2 different things. If you're a boxer, that's cool. I actually find female boxers to be sexy. I'm not gonna lie. But if I see a girl that's like getting drunk and just beating people up at the bar, I'm like, no, that's like a red flag for me. And I'm pretty sure girls would see it as the same way as a dude drinking and fighting at the bar. Like, it's definitely not sexy. It doesn't make you a man at all. It just kind of makes you, I don't know, a kid who can't handle their alcohol. Like, I don't know. Number 7, it says explosives, and underneath it, it says it's a representation of our dicks. I guess because explosives make things, and like, apparently that's what every girl wants all over her. No, not at all. Definitely not. That's not a fantasy of any girls. I don't even think in porn they like that shit. So like, just please calm down on yourself. Yeah, I don't know why dudes are like so adamant about their wiener their wieners like doing shit like this. I don't know. I just kind of think whatever. Explosives mean dicks. Okay, cool. Not to me. Number 8 was lumberjacking, and I think under the description it said something like eating bacon and steak and like cutting down trees, wearing plaids. To me, that just doesn't scream man at all. That just kind of screams like 1930s people who used to cut down trees. Like, we're not there anymore. Like, I don't need to be wearing plaid and cutting down a tree and eating bacon to be a man. And I don't know, I kind of find those people weird when they look like these big bushy beards and they got like their little suspenders on and the lumberjack things going on. And I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's cute. I don't know. There's like some dudes that can totally pull that look off. But I mean, like, to dress like that every single day and just be like, oh, I need some bacon. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, calm down. Number 9 on the list was be good at something stupid. And underneath that description, it was like eating pizza really fast, drinking beer really quick. I can't remember. It was like just like dumb things that you're supposed to be good at that makes you manly. Why be good at something pointless? Like, why? How does making pizza make you more of a man? Like, they're just gonna give you indigestion. Like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. No, I definitely don't think being good at something stupid makes you a man. Definitely not. It doesn't even make you manly. It doesn't make you anything special. Like, I don't know. Like, who gives a shit? Honestly. And the 10th thing, which was absolutely disgusting on the list, and this probably should have been number 1 because it's so absurd and so disgusting and gross, was not bathing. And on the description, it was kind of saying something like musk, that you want to have this smell to attract females. And I'm just like, that's so gross to me. I don't know. My girlfriend loves when I get out of the shower and I smell like fresh and clean. I could not imagine working out for like 3 days straight, not washing, and just being dank all the time. So I don't know. I don't really know what they meant by that. Like, not showering, like not bathing, having a musk about yourself. To me, that's just really gross and dirty, and I just would never suggest doing that. So like, if you're not showering like at least every other day, maybe you should, I guess. I mean, you don't have to wash your hair every day or every other day because it depends how your oils are, but like your body, at least like kind of clean it, you know, even get it like a wet wipe and wipe it down or something. Like, I don't know. To me, it's just gross. I don't think that makes you a man. I don't really think anything particularly makes you a man at all. I don't think something makes you a woman. Like, there's just nothing that I would say that would be like, yes, that's a manly thing, or yes, that's a girly thing to do. Like, it's just, people are people, and who gives a shit, you know? Like, it's just, we're all just trying to do our thing. What does make you a great person, though, is having respect for women, having respect for yourself, and just being kind altogether just makes you a great individual. And to me, I would say that makes you manly. And I say that makes you girly as well. I say that makes you a decent human being. To show respect and to show dignity and to show worth to someone is absolutely the best thing that you could possibly do on this planet. And who cares about how long your beard is or how big your car is or your explosive dick? Like, no one cares. Like, everyone just cares about your kindness, and just make sure that you're paying it forward and just being generous to other people. So that was my little spiel on the top 10 things that make you manly, because they don't make you manly. And yeah, if you guys have comments, don't forget to shoot them down below, and let me know what you guys think. You can like this video or dislike it. It's totally cool, whatever your opinion is. And yeah, guys, stay humble. Thanks.